What is a hacker? A hacker is a person that gains unauthorized access to a piece of technology or a technological system. So it may be the computer brain box in your car. It could be your cell phone. It could be a wide area network or a local area network. Activism is the act of hacking or breaking into computer systems for the for a political or socially motivated purpose. It's a union between being a hacker and being an activist. Therefore, an individual who performs an act of activism is said to be an activist. What type of hackers we have? We have the white type of hacker, which is someone who usually breaks into a computer system just to test out the security flaws so that we can be better prepared. A black hacker, someone who breaks into a computer system for malicious reasons, either for personal gain or political gain. Uh, this is the most common things we think about when we think of hackers is people just logging into systems that they shouldn't have access to, and doing some damage to either the system or the company. And we also have the gray hat hackers, who are kind of a blend between the white hat and black hat hackers. They don't have quite altruistic reasons for hacking, but at the same time they don't necessarily have malicious reasons all the time, so they mix between both. Some common activist groups that we have is Anonymous, LOSES, the Child's Computer Club, Masters of Deception, and Millworm. And then activist groups are just collections of individual activists who have a common political or social purpose to their craft. In recent years, we've had an increased number of hacktivists come into play. The most popular one for right now is WikiLeaks, in which a lot of State Department data and foreign intelligence data is basically made available to everyone. The good news about that is it actually led to the Arab Spring and then the African Springs, in which some of the bad governance of those countries became to full light. Now, one could also argue that it's also led to the disruption in the countries as country governments fail, but they didn't have a strong system in place to replace that. We have also seen a good deal of increase in military hacking units, both by the Russian FSB, which is the Russian Foreign Intelligence Services, and the GRU units for the Russian military. During the war with Georgia, at the start of the Sochi Olympics, there was a complete blackout of media access to Georgia, which enabled the government of Russia to quickly and easily overcome any resistance that may have been organized before the units come in. And we saw the same thing during the Crimean annexation a year or so ago in Ukraine, in which there was a basically military blackout by the Russian government. We've also seen a well-developed unit from the Chinese government called Unit 61398, and also from the Korean government, which is called Bureau 121. They've been involved in a lot of probing in the energy sector in the United States, in a lot of company and sensitive military technology data. For all the foreign countries, we've seen the Stuxnet virus affect the Iran centrifuges for their nuclear weapons program. Now, Iran thinking this is a collaboration between the United States, Saudi Arabia, and Israel, who are the original allies, released the Shaman virus to negatively impact the Saudi Arabian energy sector. So, in conclusion, hacking is a good computer skills. It lets us probe what our security vulnerabilities could be and basically make us better. But it does give a negative side effect of disrupting an organization. Either a company scrambling around to fix that problem, or countries are falling, and we don't have basically functioning government in a lot of the countries that you've actually had the Arab Spring. There's also a financial cost to this activism, in which companies have to spend millions and millions of dollars, and sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars, to both fix the problem and compensate those affected by this issue. Well, the positive and negative effects of hacktivism, it depends on your perspective. Like most weapons, hacking can be used for good or bad, to defend freedom or to attack it. Thank you.